What's going on? My name is Tyler Shuler, and you're watching Director to Director. I'm here with our special guest, Declan Kyle.
Yo, yo.
What's up, gang? How you doing, bro?
How you doing? How you doing?
Pretty
Thanks for having me.
good, bro. No problem. We had to get this one. I have a list of like directors and stuff, and I feel like one of like the top 5 names that I put on there was you, because
I appreciate it.
just a lot of the stuff that you do is crazy, bro. So we had to lock in on
Thank you,
this
bro.
for sure.
Hell yeah.
And obviously this isn't our first conversation or whatever, but that
Mhm.
don't even matter because what I'm saying. I'm finna get into these crazy questions. So obviously,
100%.
Billy Bentayga video. That's your most recent one that's come out, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Everybody's talking about the camera movements, bro. What goes on in your head to pull the camera this way? And I saw a TikTok and you did like a 360. I was like, yo, what was that?
Yeah. So, I mean, my biggest thing is I don't do like a lot of effects, like effects and like I use Final Cut too, which people don't really know about.
Jeez.
So like kind of limited. Yeah, you kind of limited to the amount of effects you could use. But yeah. So I kind of make up for that by doing camera movements. And so I kind of learned that if you can move the camera and you could like kind of keep it moving in a way that people don't really know how to do, or it's kind of unique, kind of makes up for the lack of effects.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'd be like, ever since like my first couple of videos, I just started moving the camera crazy. And then I kind of found like a rhythm with it where like it would create like a 360 spin. And I actually learned it from this dude, this director, big time director. His name's Christian Broslauer. And I seen him do it in not a TikTok, but a story. And I was like, oh shit, I gotta try that. So I tried that. I seen you like the little 360 with the camera like above your head. And that's the effect everyone would be talking about, that camera movement. So that's the one. It's not a drone. It's not a gimbal. It's all handheld.
Right. I saw it. You just had the little rig, like the top piece.
Yeah, a little side handle, yeah. And top piece. Kind of do a 360 with your body and throw the camera over the top.
Yeah, that's crazy. Have you ever like almost dropped the camera?
Yeah, it was actually at that video we were doing that, and Autumn came by and hit the camera lens, and my ND filter flew off onto the street, and our camera slipped out of my hand, but I grabbed it with my pinky.
No, that's crazy. Yeah. Did you get the ND filter though?
Yeah, it didn't scratch and didn't break, luckily. So
that's crazy though. That's crazy. But yeah, that was like one of the biggest things that I saw, and just the camera movement on that video, I understood. Like I probably was like, yo, he probably doesn't use as many effects, just because I've seen the camera movement, and the camera movement basically filled in for the VFX.
Yeah,
so that was hard, bro. So where are you from, like originally?
I'm from Connecticut, so yeah. I use the New York, Connecticut, kind of in combination, just to make it seem a little cooler. But yeah, I'm from Connecticut.
How far is Connecticut from New York?
Connecticut, I live in an area kind of like an hour from New York. Hour to an hour 15 with traffic.
So you'd be up there all the time?
Yeah, New York. Yeah, it's like a second home right now.
It's hard. So how many videos have you shot in Connecticut?
Man. I think right now I've done over like, not many people know, but I do a lot of like running gun videos too. Mm-hmm. So as of right now, I think I've done over like 215.
Jeez.
Yeah, 215 including like the non-running gun videos. So about like probably like 170, 180 videos in Connecticut, hometown. Also like New York, go to New York from Connecticut because they have all the studios out there and stuff.
Right. So is there like a scene out there or?
Yeah, it's not as strong as like it should be. I would say that. But there's a little scene, there's a little buzz going on. You got kids like JSCO. Snowza kind of coming out of like New Haven and Bridgeport. But it kind of gets overshadowed by New York, I feel like a little bit.
That's fine. Jay Esco, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, Jay Esco.
Yeah, he sounds really familiar. What's the name of his like biggest song?
Shit. It's called oh man, I forgot. It's a crazy song. He's really talented. He's young too. He's like 17 years old.
I was about to say, isn't he also like? Yeah, nah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, he just did a song with I thought we've done like 9 or 10 videos together.
Oh, so y'all locked in for real.
Yeah. He's been kind of an OG since day one. So we just did one with Stunna Gambino in New York. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Yeah, he's fire. So
did you go to any school for film, or you just kind of learn on your own and kept it pushing.
Yeah, nah, I started music videos like senior year of high school. So I would be a sophomore in college right now.
Right.
But no, I didn't go to any school for videos. Kind of self-taught, YouTube, learning by experience.
Right. Is that like a way that you like a route that you think everybody should go, or do you think they should, just whatever falls into place?
Yeah, that's interesting because like it kind of depends on the person. Some people are more structural and need like kind of that guidance and that college and the mentorship from people. I didn't really need that just because I kind of felt like I could learn it on my own better than they could teach me.
Right.
Not in like a pretentious way, but like more just like, you kind of see what's in front of you and you kind of take the risk.
Right.
I think, if you need that, it definitely helps. The connections are endless in college. But I think as we like, move forward as a society, less and less people are going to go to college because they're realizing like, at the end of the day, it's not really worth it when you can kind of make a career for yourself outside of it.
Right. So when does your video start to kind of pop off? Like what point in life?
Ah, man. I would say it was when I did the Fago video in December of 2020, I believe.
Which one was that? Every day?
Every day, yeah, that was every day. After that, I think kind of started popping a little bit. That's when Tega's manager, he reached out to me. Giuseppe, yeah, he reached out to me. That kind of got the ball rolling. But shout out to Lamar. He's the one that got me that Fago video and the Pasta Flaco video before that. Right. And that was kind of people, like, I guess you could say, found my name a little bit off of that. But I would say that's kind of when, kind of got my first quote unquote big break or something.
And that was 2020. So shoot, I mean, that was your senior year, right? Like midway through.
Yeah, that was midway through. Oh wait, am I tripping? Nah, that was actually that was midway through my freshman year of college, even though I wasn't in college.
Oh, right, yeah.
I graduated in 2020. It was like 6.
I'm tweaking.
It gets confusing.
No. Nah, seriously though, because like once you get out of school, bro, I'm a senior in high school, but once you get out of school, you just start losing track of like, how the school thing works, bro. So yeah,
exactly,
for sure. I had a crazy question. It's gotta come to me. I'm gonna come back to it though. But how often are you out in LA?
Last time I was there was 2 months ago. Been kind of shooting videos on the East Coast, but before that it was pretty much monthly, like 2 or 3 times a month, sometimes. So that was. I mean, it was like at least once a month. I don't really like LA, but
you don't really like it. What is
it like? I just like the East Coast. It's like LA is just kind of different than like what I'm used to, and it's
different culture, different.
Haven't had the best experiences there, so.
Oh yeah. Do you like at least the environment or like just like location wise? Do you like it?
Yeah, I mean, that's where all the locations are, so it kind of sucks because it's like I don't really like it, but like if you want a fire location, that's where you gotta go.
Yeah.
But we try to make it work on the East Coast as much as we can.
So you'd rather stay in the East Coast rather than going to. I mean, is it the West Coast or just LA?
It's just LA because my best friend lives in San Diego and I love San Diego.
Dang.
So it's mostly just LA kind of does it. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 more experiences good may change that for me, but as of right now, I'm not jacking it too much.
Right, sure. I mean, honestly, the film industry is starting to open up more. You see more stuff coming out in Atlanta, more stuff coming out in New York, just anywhere now. So you're close to New York, so I kind of see why you shoot a lot in New York too, because it's just a beautiful place, bro. We were out there at the same time. We were like, I want to say when y'all shot the Bentley Bentayga video, we were probably like 8 minutes away from y'all. Yeah. Because y'all shot in Brooklyn, right?
So many people. Oh, you said what? Oh, yeah. We shot Brooklyn and then at LES Skate Park, which I think is in Manhattan.
Yeah, we were literally like 8 minutes away from you guys. It's crazy. And then at night, the night scenes, I don't know how dark it was or what the time was, but we probably were pretty close too because our hotel was in Manhattan.
Probably. Yeah, I'm sure it was right in the middle of Manhattan.
So. For real. Nah, I really was trying to link, but like, dang, bro, it's crazy. We was taking the subways and stuff because driving or just Ubering in general, I was like, bro, no way. Like, this is crazy.
Driving is a fucking shithole.
Yeah. So do you like to travel a lot or?
Yeah, I mean, I do. It gets a lot sometimes, but I'm still at early stages of everything, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I definitely like to travel. Outside the country, inside the country, it don't really matter. But I like, yeah, I definitely like to get around a little bit, experience the world, see things I've never seen.
What's like
it's a big thing.
The best place you've been to, like just nature-wise?
Nature-wise, I'd say the coolest place I've been to is China, and then and then the best place I went to in nature. I love Costa Rica. I've been to Costa Rica a couple times.
Beautiful place, man.
Yeah, Costa Rica is beautiful.
Have you ever been to Cancun in Mexico?
Yeah, Cancun,
I love
Mexico.
Cancun too, man. It's just beautiful place over there, man.
Yeah, Cancun's super nice. I love all the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, I love just being out of the country. I mean, not like living there, but just kind of staying there for like a week or extended period of time. I'd definitely be so down. Like I just was so creative when I went to Cancun, even though it's supposed to be vacation. Like I was over here writing film treatments and stuff. So
opens your mind up a little bit.
It does. So yeah, that's my next question. Do you feel like traveling kind of opens up your creative spectrum, or like just kind of opens up your mind, like you just said?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, whenever you experience new places and new people, new things, you're always gonna, come up with different thoughts, ideas, and like concepts, and like just experience shit. So every time I travel, I try to take in like anything I can, not even for like video purposes, but just as a person,
Right. I mean, it just
learn a lot
experiencing so much just builds you into a better person. You got to experience a lot. Builds your maturity, builds just everything, man. It's just I love just experiencing life and finding new people.
Meeting new people to me is the greatest thing.
That's what I'm saying. I love connecting, and that's kind of, I feel like I've gotten decently far in the industry just based off of connecting with people, like just talking to them, picking their brains. Obviously, like what we're doing right now, just trying to see, who they are and what goes on. I mess with like the psychology kind of thing. So yeah, for real. Shoot, bro. That question, it keeps popping up in my head, and I just keep forgetting it. Like,
it's not good.
Oh, conscious film wise, what's you had the autumn. Shoot, why is that slipping my mind? One Way, dang. You had the One Way video. I think it flew past a lot of people's heads. Actually, how crazy and how deep that video was. We talked about this like a little bit.
Yeah, I think that video, I mean, that's my favorite video I shot by far for now. I mean, we have a couple, me and Autumn have a couple more together that, we have to drop, but, that one is definitely a special one to me. I kind of wanted to go a different route with it. I just wanted to do something that was a little more like, a storyline and kind of impactful and kind of gave like a message.
Right.
So I hope that kind of got to people. I mean, it kind of got overlooked a little bit, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to give a message kind of throughout the video and kind of make it more emotional, and then give Autumn a visual, obviously, that he's never really had before, opposed to like all the more like run and gun and like street side videos he's had.
Right. So, what was the message? This is your time to shine.
So basically, the message of the video. So the song, the main line is, "I want to give you what you want, not what you need." So basically, throughout the video, you're kind of showing this fake reality he has, where he's in the tuxedo with the red bow tie.
Right.
Kind of like come on some Inception shit, where if you like spin the little knob and it stops spinning, then it's reality. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie, but basically the red bow tie. Yeah, no, Inception's crazy. We gotta see that shit. But basically the red bow tie on the stage, and then the girls in the audience in the pretty dress, and you don't really see them two together. When he's on the mic, it's all blurry and like distorted and stuff, and that's kind of symbolizing like, if you're in a dream or like made up reality, how nothing's really there, it's not tangible. So he's kind of in this reality with this girl that he wants in his head, which is quote unquote, he wants to give her what she wants, and that's what she wants. And then what she really needs is her back in the her house where she's taking the drugs, living in poverty, kind of messed up. And he left her, the alcohol's on the table. And so it's kind of showing like he wasn't there for her when she needed him most, because he was kind of living this fake world, this reality of what he thought she wanted when he really needed help her and stuff. So basically, you know, you see throughout the video, like the main shot, my favorite shot was when it's like the line says, I want to give you what you want, which is her looking up from the stage and like in the red dress, not what you need. And it's a match cut to her crying on the floor with the, like, you know, shitty clothes on and stuff. Kind of just symbolizing that. And then at the end, she picks up the dress, symbolizing that, you know, there's always hope at the end of the tunnel. Like she's going to prosper and move on. And then he walks out the door, kind of symbolizing that, like, you know, he messed up, he screwed it over. He wasn't there for her when she needed him most, but she's still going to move on without him. So that was kind of the gist of it.
How did you break this down to Autumn? And like, what did he think? Like,
man, Autumn, bro. Autumn gets it, bro. Me and Autumn kind of connect when we talk about visuals. He got it right away, actually. So I mean, this idea, man. I told him this idea back in like September, I think. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, we finally got to shoot it in like December. We shot this December 3rd, and I think the video dropped the 14th. So it was a quick turnaround. But you know, I told him this idea a while back, and it was a little different at the time. But no, he got onto it. He fucked with it heavy. Kind of just broke down what I thought the song meant. You know, right. People can think a different way, but that's kind of how I interpreted it. And excuse me. Yeah, just kind of went from there. So I kind of told him that, and he kind of fell in line with it.
Yeah, no, that concept it's deeper than what I saw, you know, and
yeah,
I like films that like connect. So probably when we end this, I'm gonna go back and watch it and like really be able to connect to it.
And the crazy thing is, they put the title cards, the YouTube title cards, at the end, which blocked the most important shots. Was basically the red bow tie hanging on the microphone, and then the black bow tie in the living room with the girl, symbolizing that was a reality.
See that? That's
and
why.
The red bow tie was the fake world and the fake reality, and it shows the empty seat. So she's in the background with the black bow tie showing its reality, and then the red bow tie is hanging on the mic, and both of them are gone, symbolizing that was a fake reality. Like, you know, not the one that she wanted, but the one that, you know. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the title cards blocked that. So
yeah, and back to like nature and environment and just kind of opening up your mind. Where were you? Let's say like mentally and physically when writing that. You don't have to talk about the mental if you don't want to. But
yeah, man, I mean, I'm not one to be like in a place when I'm writing stuff like that. I'm just kind of like, I just think of shit. I'm just like, damn, like that kind of could be fire. I could be the happiest person and write the most depressing like short film or some stuff. I've written like tons of scripts for films that I want to do in the future that are just like, you know, sad as hell, but I'm in a good ass mood. It's just kind of like, you know, it's artistic kind of with it, I guess. But I was babysitting 2 dogs down the street.
That's crazy.
And I was just like, he sent me the song. I was just thinking about that, eating pizza, watching 2 dogs. I was like, damn, this would be a fire concept.
That's hard.
So,
I mean, was there anything else that you could do, but other than like watch the dogs? Could you be on your phone?
You said what?
Could you like be on your phone, or you like had to just like those dogs?
Oh no, yeah, I could be on my phone.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah. Nah, they good dogs. He was there for a while.
Yeah, no, that's crazy though. But yeah, no, that concept is amazing. I definitely love to see more and more films. You know,
appreciate that.
Have you been working on any short films or, you know, documentaries?
Yeah, I mean, this yeah, I mean, I do a lot of stuff right now outside of music, with someone else that, you know, will release soon. But as far as like music and stuff, we're definitely working on a lot. We're working on, you know, we have a brand that I'm gonna drop soon, kind of like a collective. And it's going to kind of engulf the underground as well as like mainstream, between music videos, documentaries for producers, short films, you know, content and stuff, like branded content. So we're kind of, for the past couple of months, we've been building that up and kind of building the brand around it. We're going to release it soon. Fire. But yeah, a lot of short films. I wrote like 5 or 6 different scripts for short films that I'm hoping to pull off within the next like 2-3 years, all of them. Kind of just get into the realm of like doing short films and like stuff that's a little more impactful and meaningful.
Right. So in regards to short films, how did you kind of learn how to script write? You talking about scripts?
Man, I met this kid in 8th grade who went to my middle school, and he was a big film kid, and he's actually the one that got me into like, you know, the thought of film. And we actually made a short film. It's terrible, but he kind of showed me how to write scripts and how to like, you know, take a story and like put it into words and like make it into something that actually makes sense. So kind of look back at that and kind of just rewrote new scripts for, you know, different short films and stuff that I want to do based off of that one.
And do you shot list as well? Like whenever you
honestly with music videos, I'm more just like, I mean, I'll put like, oh, get this shot, but I'm not like super detailed with it because I always end up just changing that the day of or like when I'm shooting.
Same. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out if I want to continue. Like I'll have a draft for the shot list, but I don't even know if I can follow it.
I mean, I made one for like a couple videos and I just completely ignored them every time. So I was like, damn, maybe I should just not use this.
Or the shot doesn't work out and you're like,
or the shot doesn't work out and you're like, oh, like the one, you know, the one shot is gone. Now the next one's not going to make sense. And so I'm just like, I was kind of like eyeball it. It's been working out pretty well, but you know, once you get to the more complex videos, might have to break it down a little more.
Definitely on the short films, easily like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I've been trying to work on creating like really nice and detailed shot lists, like colors here and you know, just all that. You know, notes for editing. I've been trying to do that as well. Like when I edit, I make sure I make notes. So yeah, but I really appreciate you for coming on, bro. Is there anything that like you want to tell the audience? You know, anything coming soon?
Yeah. I mean, I got a couple videos waiting to drop, waiting to come out. The brand's coming out, so you know, look forward to that. I guess
sure,
you know, still trying to make a name for ourselves, but yeah, no, I think you know, just want to say whoever's watching this, like the underground's killing it right now. A lot of directors are, you know, up and coming, crazy. You know, shout out to all of them, making crazy ass videos. The underground scene's healthier than ever.
For real.
You know, I'm big into music, not like as big as some people, but I definitely see it and definitely recognize it. Obviously, because I work with these kids and everyone. But nah, yeah, I think it's in a good spot right now, and I think it's only gonna get better and better over the next couple of years until everyone pops off.